Good morning. This is the daily reading for Love and Romance for Sunday, August 4th. It is around 7:30. Nope, it's 7:47 a.m. on Sunday morning. Let's light some incense and get started. I'm going to use the Fountain Tarot today because that's the one that Spirit wanted to use. I just flipped some cards out and then I got an Ace of Swords and a Page of Cups for the Fountain, so that's a yes. I flipped cards for what crystal to wear today, and I got turquoise, which is very fitting for me considering my background, so I'm wearing my turquoise. Got this ring in Tibet, this one in India. All right, let's see. What do we have, Spirit Guides? What do we have for Sunday, August 4th? Let me fix the mic. Okay. What love messages are there, Spirit? What love messages are there for Sunday, August 4th? For whoever needs to hear it. I'll use the Fountain, then I'll clarify with all three love decks. And then a few others. It's Sunday, so I'm going to go a little bit extra on the Spirit cards. Spirit guides, what do we have? Sorry. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, Page of Swords, Capricorn, Page of Swords, watching, spying, hacking, Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Either someone's doing this to you or you are doing this. This is somebody who is very possessive about their money, stability, someone who's married, wifey kind of material, the matriarch. I don't know why, but with the Page of Swords, I get a little bit of like a jealous vibe. Just because it's got that Hera energy, you know, like Zeus and Hera, which are like the primary, consorts to each other, the primary couple. But Zeus always was going around doing other things. And so Hera had this personality that she had to take on of being this jealous, crazed, overpossessive wife. Really, it's because Zeus was going around doing all this shit. I don't know why. I'm just going with the flow. Whatever comes to mind. Spirit guides, what else is there? What else is there? What else is there? What other messages are there for Sunday, August 4th? Thank you. So there's some kind of action being taken. Eight of Wands, some kind of communication or energy here. It's fast moving. Things are progressing. There's excitement. I'm just getting the word thrilling. Now we have Hermit clarifying this. The Hermit is somebody who's spiritual and does the inner work, and Virgo energy, somebody who's antisocial, likes to stay home. They have standards in love and romance, and if those standards are super high, I'm going to get a new twist on the Hermit. Let me have some coffee here. This is what I'm getting with the Hermit. We see cards in different tarot decks depicting the Hermit in different ways. In love and romance, it's very sweet. It's, the star is inside their lamp. They know who they want. And if it's not somebody who's at that level or better, they're not going to come out of the cave. They are somebody who knows their worth, truly. They're not just saying it, they really know it. They might have options. They might be people who want the Hermit. See, I just got my phone notification, just went off. See? Because that's the vibe. It's the vibe of somebody who abstains, who doesn't date just to fill time. They want a deep and meaningful connection. They are the shit. And if they're not going to find somebody who can match that level, they're not going to mess around. Because here's the other side that I want to talk about, which is they know that if they were to use their Hermit powers, all that spiritual work they've done people who abstain, who can hold back when they can get it, that they're really they've got it. So if there was someone like that and they were to mess around and they were to date and they were to fill time, they would literally be out there in the streets giving people brain damage, heartbreak, ruining lives. So because they've done the inner work and the spiritual work, they are very compassionate. They know not to mess with people, not to hurt people, just because you can, like, you know, shoot fish in a barrel in love and romance. There's all this passion, excitement, enthusiasm from this hermit energy. Somebody who, look at the mojo that the hermit has, the Eight of Wands. But they hold back because they're looking for somebody who can match that energy. Not because they can't get it. They can get it. They're just being kind. It's like Superman trying to hide his powers. Okay, in love and romance. You know how, like, Clark Kent, Superman has to be Clark Kent. He has to play down his, like, power so that people don't get scared, so that he doesn't hurt people. Like, he can't just go out there doing whatever he wants. He's very down to earth, humble about it. Okay, let's see. Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away. Knight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from something unfulfilling. Here we have being closed off. Four of Coins. Felt a 4 to 5. Feeling left out. Somebody here tried to offer love or wants to offer love, but they think it's, like, pointless. Right? They feel like after they've been watching this Queen of Coins, I don't know, I feel like they feel like it's pointless. Like, I don't know if it's the same energy or if it's someone else. But this Knight of Cups, he's somebody who's very romantic. This could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. It could be a separate person. Eight of Cups is walking away because it didn't get to where you wanted it. This implies that somebody has put in effort. But they were met with, here we have 4 and 5 of Coins. 4 of Coins is somebody, again, who's antisocial. Like, even if they go out, they're closed off. Like, you won't get to the real them because they hold back. They don't just give to anybody. 5 of Coins is there's a lack of faith. Okay, here's the church and here's these two outside. Like, there's this energy of somebody, you know, who's been through tough times, perhaps because it shows children here. And it's like, where was God? Where was, you know, whoever you pray in and believe in? Where were the spirit guides? Where were the angels? Where were they when we were going through all this shit? And then the idea of karma or karmic consequences, karmic debt, all those kind of things is not something you want to hear when you're going through it. So it's like they lost faith. Maybe in love and romance, their parents' relationship was like, you know, a separation, a split or something. They haven't had the best role models. They've seen grown people acting stupid. And now, you know, it's affected them where they're closed off and they're cold. But we do see a progression. We see 4 to 5. And we also see somebody who walked away from something. I feel like this is hope because we see 4 to 5, 8 of Cups, and then here's the Knight of Cups with a cup. 8 and 1 is 9. That's wish fulfillment. It's like something they gave up on. I feel like it's somebody I feel like it's someone who gave up on love, who gave up on some kind of idealized idea of someone romantically, that it's always been disappointing and not quite it. Because 9 of Cups is the wish. It's 8 of Cups. It's like they only got to the 8. Everybody fell short of what they wanted. Why? Well, we see these kind of issues. 4 of Coins, 5 of Coins. You could be dealing with an earth sign too. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whatever, it doesn't have to be. This is Virgo energy, this is water energy, but none of that matters. It's just the energy of what they are doing. Like a Taurus could be saying something and then you get like, after you've said something or made a speech, or if you have to make a speech, you'll get sword energy. That doesn't mean you're a sword person or air sign. Anyways, what else is there? This is actually quite sweet. It's like there's all this excitement and energy because they were so jaded. They were so closed off. They walked away from things. They'd had no faith. And it's like they're watching somebody who's solid as a rock, who's like got value, who stands up for themselves, who's stable, who's nurturing. I feel like that's what this is saying. Unless I'm totally off and they walked away from someone. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Anything else, spirit guides? Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, see? I'm not wrong. It's the Lovers. It's love. They have been moved. 7 of Swords. 5 of Wands. It's not perfect though, because we see that stalker card with a Page of Swords. Somebody was watching. I call it, not, pardon my language. When people stalk, hack, and do all these things, I have a filthy mouth. So I'm just going to say, it's like having their, thumb in your ass, and then they're playing Judge Judy, right? They're watching your shit illegally, raping your privacy, and yet they want to play Judge Judy and judge you while they break the law and rape your privacy, right? So as if you're supposed to give a shit what they think, right? Anyways, now I went off. Page of Swords, watching somebody. They have these stirrings of love. 7 of Swords is another card. You see, it's information and communication with swords. He's he's looking at stuff he's not supposed to be looking at, digging into things he's not supposed to be into. It's not his business, but he's doing it anyways. Because there's people who are in this kind of energy, right? They're jaded, they're hardened, life has been difficult, or some people they're just selfish. Whatever it is, right? They have no respect for other people's boundaries. Somehow in this energy, the scarcity mindset of this world right now that we live in, people feel like it's Gattaca, where you can literally just take what you want, find out what you want, do what you got to do to get ahead, and have absolutely no respect for other people's privacy or boundaries, which is wrong. 5 of Wands. It shows jealousy, fighting, insecurity, competition in love, competing interests. There could be, many people, many suitors on both parts, right? There might be people after them, people after you. High Priestess is showing a secret. Yeah, there's lots of secrets. Secret. This is Virgo energy too. 5 of Wands. You see people are, all holding their wands. This comes up where it's likened to extracting gold from lead. They boil it down or whatever. And in regular, like if it's work, it's people competing for like a promotion or something. Who's going to get it or who's going to be the top dog. And in love and romance, it's insecurity and competition in love, where it could be like people showing how much they're in demand. My nose is running now. I have to get a tissue every time I start doing this. So yeah, showing competition in love. Like, look how many people like me, and look at me. Oh, I'm so desirable too. And like, does that make you jealous? Or, you better act right when you see how I'm in demand. That kind of thing. And it gets toxic and it can escalate. Anyways, who cares? It's saying that they're watching. But 7 of Swords is like lying or manipulation, deceit, taking what's not yours. Something along those lines. Okay. Death, the Hanged Man. Oh, just these little energies. Just these 3 little major king. Oh, someone's in love. Someone's in love. Death, huge transformation. You have turned, whoever this Queen of Coins is, has turned somebody, not a non-believer. They are a believer. They're the Hermit. They're very wise. But in love, like you've brought out the romance in the Hermit. It's a huge transformation. Death, it's an ending and a rebirth. Okay, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's like the caterpillar turns into goo, turns into the butterfly. It's a different cycle. It's a brand new, like amped up next version of you. Hanged Man is sacrifice. It's feeling stuck. Like, how do you move forward now? What are you supposed to do? What's the next move? The Fountain is a spiritual connection. It's a spiritual connection. That with the King of Cups. So you brought out the water in them, which is the love and emotion. You've brought out the spirituality in them. This is big. You've changed their life. You've changed the way they think. You've brought hope and spirituality and love and optimism back into the life of somebody who had shut down. Just that little thing. All right, let's get a Romance Angels. Spirit guides, what love messages are there for today, August 4th? What love messages are there for today, August 4th? Thank you. Oh, damn. I told you. It's just true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Just that. On top of this jaded energy here. Stay optimistic. See, I told you. I just said it. I said you brought them back. You brought back optimism, hope, romance, all of that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith, optimism will bring you romance. This is amazing. That's amazing. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. Let's get a Whispers of Love. Any other messages? It would be nice if we get a double true love. You know, let's just see how it goes. Spirit Guides, what other messages are there? Okay. I'm not feeling it, but... Ooh, we got I love you. Oh, wow. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. And this is somebody who's being kind to animals and things like that. So if there's somebody that you were thinking about, right? Queen of Coins. I'm speaking to the Queen of Coins. If you were thinking about somebody, saying do something for someone else. This is someone else. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. I love you. These are very important words. Wow. And then love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Aren't we all? Okay, let's get a last oracle card for love. This is the Journey of Love Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. Spirit Guide, can we get one more love message for August 4th, for Sunday, August 4th? Can we get one more love message for Sunday, August 4th? Someone's feeling the love and the spirit, spirituality and love. Look, the Lovers, the King of Cups, I love you, true love, Spirit, and the Hermit card, which is spirituality too. Turning a non-believer into a believer. Thank you. Yep. This is a spiritual connection. Sacred convergence. Let's put that over here. On the bottom, we've got Woman of Light. Let's put that over here. Let's read Sacred Convergence 28. Yeah, you would be a woman of light if you could do this and bring somebody, renewed faith, hope, optimism. That's amazing. All right. It says Sacred Convergence, and I'm just telling you right now, it's a romance deck, but this is quite a spiritual card. There is a coming together happening within your body and soul, a unification of all that is within you. This is akin to traveling to a strange land, as all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is another one. This is the card that we got yesterday, and I posted the song channeled. It was In Excess. It was Never Tear Us Apart, because there's the lyric in that song that stands out, which is two worlds colliding. I know, I'm sorry, I'm singing. I actually love singing. Two worlds colliding. Okay, so that's relevant. That is a song I get with this. Why? Because it says this. This is akin to traveling to a strange land as all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome at first, begin to make themselves known to you. If you are experiencing discomfort within your own body or uncertainty and a sense of expansion to include more of life in your thoughts and feelings, then you are conscious of this sacred convergence. And here we go. It is like two worlds, and then in brackets, or more, exclamation point, end bracket, colliding. It's like two worlds or more colliding. If you are sensitive, you will feel it happening as an important event without necessarily having a physical situation to attribute the experience to or upon which to hang an explanation. You may also be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations which you previously would have avoided. You may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your own conscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow and something to rejoice in. Even if it is uncomfortable at times, be gentle and loving in your... Be gentle and loving with yourself and kindly seek to find the beauty in what you are learning about yourself, in your interactions and experiences. You are a wise soul seeking to know yourself rather than judge others. Remember your divine perfection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. You are guided to be curious as though traveling to a foreign land and remaining open to experiencing its treasures. This oracle holds a message for you. A deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discontent, struggle, anxiety, or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. Don't worry, you are a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day and the growth happens naturally. Then you can see, over time, the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. It will be a revelation to be relished. And the poem says, from the white foam on a surface of blue to the mystery beneath the waves, wherever your travels may lead, may the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty as land gives way to water and water to the unknown. Oh my God, isn't that... I feel like you might be an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We got Virgo with the Hermit. Doesn't have to be, but do you see it says as land gives way to water? We get Hermit, Virgo, earth energy, and then it goes to the King of Cups, water, right? Earth to water, land to water. And then we get, and water to the unknown. This is the unknown. This is the beyond the veil of the high priestess. This is the ether. The Akashic records are there. This is spirit. This is source. All right. So now let's read this one. Okay. This is Woman of Light. I love that she's wearing all white. It reminds me of Goddess Saraswati. Let's just show. I have her up here because I've been on this Saraswati energy like big time recently. Let's just leave her here for a second. 49, Woman of Light. Pure is my joy, my celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise and rise again. Capable am I of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of illumination. I am sacred flesh coming to light. I am the walking temple, the living goddess, she who shines with truth. I come to you now. I am one with you now. I am the awakened one and the awakener. Did you hear that? It says, I'm the awakened one and the awakener, because this person, Queen of Coins, this is you, has awakened love and spirituality in somebody who was hiding. Okay, they wanted to like retire. Okay, this oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self as part of your spiritual destiny or in the form of a beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst or soon will be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being, for to behold one is a gracious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step of your path. If you are having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even in your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such awakened ones, but loving devotion, so that they may serve the awakening of all living beings. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being, even more to become such a living light. Take delight. Now, before I go into the poem, I will say, you see with the sacred conversions, it was saying also the poem was about the artist's touch, right? I have to go back before the poem. Let me just say it one more time because it's Saraswati here, right? Saraswati energy, which I'm feeling here. May the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty. It's your art, because Saraswati is the goddess of, she created Sanskrit, right? She created the written word. She is the goddess for education, the arts. She's like the goddess empress version, the goddess of empress in goddess form, right? Everything to do. She's Venus, and she's like Zeus, okay? Mixed. Anyways. So this also is for somebody who's artistically inclined, okay? So anyway, back to the poem for the Woman of Light. I asked God for a deepening of my love, without realizing that the deeper I was willing to go, the more it involved letting go of any part of myself that wanted to love and still be safe. In surrender to the possible lay the greatest potential for love, at levels before unknown. Like a cistern that holds the nectar of life and gives its precious liquid, only to be filled again with nature's flow. Such knowingness is a gift, for if you can embrace the blessing, you can live without question, relaxing and replenishing, with each breath, with each kiss, always whole. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to pull a yogic path. This is a yogic path card. And if Saraswati really wants to, show up, that would be great. Let's see what we get. Hold on a second. Spirit guides. What spirit guidance is there for today, Sunday, August 4th? What is there for Sunday, August 4th? Please, what message is there? What spiritual guidance message is there for Sunday, August 4th? What guidance is there for Sunday, August 4th? It's Sunday. I'm just going to do what I want. I'll pull like two more cards. Maybe more. I don't care. Okay, you guys can just fast forward. Thank you. We have Ohas and Dhumavati. Ooh. Dhumavati. This one is like a crone version. Interesting. Krishna. Krishna is the god of love. I don't know where his flute is. There's no flute in this. All right. Let's talk about it. Ohas is not a god, so I'm not going to put that card on a stand. But I'd like to do that with the deities. Dhumavati. And let's get Krishna. Beautiful Krishna. And Dhumavati. I think they're all beautiful. I love spirit stuff. I love it. Okay. Let's do Ohas first. And that is 45. It's Ayurveda. So let's put a crystal there so we know where we're at. It says subtle essence of health and well-being, peaceful and patient. So there's an upright paragraph and there's a reverse paragraph. Personally, I find that the reverse is like quite straightforward. But let's read both. Upright. One look is all it takes to see how much Ohas someone has. Have people been coming up to you and telling you how healthy, rested, and happy you look? This is Ohas. Ohas is a subtle essence related to health and well-being with which you are filled. You radiate good health with your glowing skin, peaceful demeanor, and patient essence. Your dietary and lifestyle choices are showing up in your appearance, and your inner state is reflecting in your outer. Continue caring for your sacred vessel and nourishing your body with the foods and practices that make you thrive. So that's for some of you taking really good care of yourself, and it shows. Now here's the reverse. Has your personal health taken a backseat to other matters? This must change. The only way you can truly care for others is if you've taken care of yourself first. You must put on your own air mask before you can attend to the needs of others. Make time for sleep, cooking, meditating, and yoga. Though you may feel that you don't have time for these things, the truth is you won't have much time without them. So living a healthy lifestyle, for some of you already are, and for others is saying that that's what you should be doing. So Dhumavati. I have no idea, but let's see. I'm actually really interested to see this. Goddess of disappointment and letting go. There is letting go and disappointment, okay? With the Eight of Cups is letting go, and disappointment is the Five of Pentacles, even the Four of Pentacles. So upright. You, my darling, have finally realized that all of the hardships and struggles you faced were brought on your path for a very important reason. They've shaped you to be the person you are today. You have put together the dots on all the most difficult points on your journey and realized that it was all necessary to be here now. Dhumavati has come to remind you to give thanks to the struggles you faced. They have made you your highest self. Now we're going to go to the reverse. Letting go is not always a bad thing when you know it's making space for something better. See, it's this, do something for someone else. Dhumavati is the pain and the struggle that makes you who you are. She is the phase right before enlightenment when you experience the void. She is your shadow self, the thing you didn't want to look at, even though it is a core part of who you are. She is moving past the illusion, Maya, looking life and death right in the eye and seeing they are both sides of the same coin. Know that Dhumavati is guiding you through this difficult time, and your highest self awaits on the other side. That's what I love about this deck. Whether it's the upright or reversed, they're both empowering. Some decks, they'll really drag you, okay, on the reverse. But this deck, whether it's the upright or the reverse message, it's inspiring. Both are inspiring and uplifting and empowering, which I like. Test how you feel when you're watching somebody or reading something. How does it make you feel? Do you feel better and stronger, or do you feel disempowered and depressed? Krishna, let's see. 119. Who doesn't love Krishna? God of compassion and love. You know what that just came to mind? It was the Hermit card. Remember I was saying somebody who abstains and doesn't go out because they already know they're the you know what? And you get Krishna, the god of love. And he had all the gopis or the milkmaids after him. Of course, he had his favorite who was Radha, and they had a big epic love affair. But Krishna was beautiful, and all the chicks were in love with him. Okay, so here we go. What does it feel like to be totally enamored, raptured, and captivated with love for the divine? This is the essence of Krishna. You have entered a time when you have realized love is something so much greater than passion between two people. Instead, it is the origin of all life, where everything blossoms. You have trusted in the greater forces of the universe, and in return, it supports you with its all-encompassing arms, embracing you like stars in the sky. Continue trusting that the divine is omnipresent and that you are not only a part of the universe, but the entire universe exists inside of you. Krishna also reminds you that play is a form of prayer. Reverse. Have you lost your trust in the divine? Do you feel like you walk alone on this path? How far you have separated from the divinity that exists inside of you? There is no part of you that is separate from the divine. Your sex, your body, even your shadows, all of it is holy and worthy of being embraced. You are a divine being placed on this planet for a specific reason, to follow your dharma, which is life path. The path is winding and has many chapters, all of which are important. Acknowledge the chapter you are in and the lessons it is teaching you. Focus your attention on where you want to go, and don't forget to laugh and play along the way. We are at 34 minutes. I'm going to pull one last card. One last card. This is the Wild Kuan Yin. Can you get one last card, please, Spirit Guides? One last card for Sunday, August 4th. I lied. I'm going to pull a crystal too. Sorry. A crystal too. Sunday, August 4th. Grandmother of Love, Granddaughter of Life, Sisters of the Sacred Spiral, and She Rides with Spirit Unbroken. This is a lot. Let's see, this. I'll read just the brief parts. Sisters of the Sacral Spiral is number 27. It says, okay. The higher plan that has been lovingly prepared for you is like a beautiful tapestry coming into view, thread by thread. There will be a moment where suddenly the pattern becomes clearly visible, all preparation finally showing itself in effect. The time for acknowledgement and celebration shall happen soon. My weaving hand is steady, sure, and swift, and the threads of your life are rapidly taking shape to reveal my most beautiful divine plans for you. You know who this reminds me of? This reminds me of Athena, because she likes the weaving and all that stuff. Remember that story with her and Arachne, is it? The other human who was really good at weaving? And then they had a competition. And she actually thought she was better than Athena. And Athena created like this magical experience in her work. Which ties back to Saraswati, because Athena is like the Hindu goddess Saraswati. Okay? So I don't know. I just... Let's see. That's the only part I'm going to read. Okay? There's also other parts. I'm just going to show it to you like this. Can you see? If you just freeze it, you could probably read it. Okay? Let's go to Grandmother of Love, Granddaughter of Life. Number 3. Is that number 3? See, it's tying back. Number 3 is the Empress, which is, I said, Empress is like Saraswati and the Athena energy. I was like, this is... Anywho. You are an old soul with much wisdom in you. You know how to learn from experience and grow stronger and more loving, even through life's challenges. Trust yourself and life. You are growing now towards your divine destiny. You may need guidance to find your way through unfamiliar situations as you broaden your horizons now. Allow those who are wise like you to be your companions as you choose not to believe in the voices of fear. And here's the rest of it if you want to read that. I hope you can see. Oh, maybe like that. Okay. And then the last one is She Rides with Wild Spirit Unbroken. You are a wild spirit. No matter how often you've been told no, been suppressed by rules and regulations, been denied a right to speak your crazy, beautiful truths, inside of you beats a persistent, loving heart that will not be denied. I knew that the wild joy in you would soon kick off its shackles of shame. I knew that no amount of criticism or disrespect could ever break the spirit of your heart. I knew that, even if you doubted that at times, deep inside the heart there was a spirit so wild that it could never be tamed. I know that it is only ever a matter of time before your wild spirit will rise and be free. So, what does it say? Be willing to leave behind what you've known. It could be a place of... Okay, there's 2 pages. I'll just leave it like this. Okay. So what else can I do? A crystal. We'll end it with a crystal card. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do one more. I'll just pull the crystal card so you can just end it here or fast forward, guys. If you don't want to watch all the talking and whatever, just fast forward to the cards you resonate with. I don't care. I'm just going to have fun with it because it's Sunday and there's one more deck I want to pull. Maybe 2. Who cares? I'll do 2. Thank you, Aquamarine. Go with the flow. That's heart chakra. Again, heart chakra. Chrysoprase, allow yourself to receive. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to allow myself to receive more messages. So this is heart chakra healing. The green crystals, Aquamarine, easy to come by. It's not expensive. It's for chilling out when things get stressful. Chrysoprase, I'm not sure. I'll just take a peek at Chrysoprase. It says allow yourself to receive. All right. I wanted to get a spirit animal card. It's a spirit of the animals oracle. Spirit guides, can we get a card, please, for Sunday, August 4th? What message is there for Sunday, August 4th? For some of you, there might be a lot of feminine, like spirit guides or ancestors or angels or whatever you want to call them around you from your bloodline. These are both, see, it says sisters and grandmother and granddaughter. That might be your grandmother. It might be feminine ancestors around you supporting you. Anything else? Spirit guides, is there a card for Sunday, August 4th? Can we get a card for Sunday, August 4th? Sunday, August 4th. There we go. Dog. And then we got these two. Lynx, Keeper of Secrets, Squirrel. Okay, so we'll read dog first. Dog says, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Nice. The dogs are generally very loyal and loving in symbolism. Okay, Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. You see, this is that watching. Because it was flipped over like this, but this is the Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, where was that? I saw the High Priestess earlier somewhere. The Secrets card. Keeper of Secrets. That's Virgo energy too. If the High Priestess. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. And on the bottom, there's Bison, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Beautiful. Do I want to end it here? Oh yeah, that's the last card I want to use. I want to use this deck today because it's Sunday, so I'm going to use the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power card by Laura Santee. Spirit guides, can you get one last message for today, the last card for Sunday, August 4th. Thank you. Look at that. 21. Prajna Paramita. Wisdom goddess of the three times. The writings of great beings have the voice of God within. Prajna Paramita, I listen to it all the time. It's the Heart Sutra. It's heart healing too with the green crystals. Let me just put this here. I'm sorry, let me just... Krishna here, Dhumavati here. Does that fit? Yep. And on the bottom, Lalita. Tripa Sundari, the playful red goddess. Life will be an adventure if you let it unfold from within. She's like the goddess of play, laughter, happiness, not to take things seriously, laugh stuff off. It ain't that serious. Also for I think it's LGBTQ. I'm not quite sure. I think there is a little bit of that. I'm not sure. All right. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to read the brief parts of this. Let's see. Prajna Paramita is number 21. Wisdom Goddess of the Three Times, page 41. So this one says, let me put a crystal there. We'll go with aquamarine. This is Amazonite. Aquamarine. Oh well. Okay. Prajna Paramita. Prajna Paramita means the perfection of wisdom. Centuries ago, intense study led to a flourishing of writings from the soul, works to help others find their path. When someone is in the flow and writing in the flow, see, it says go with the flow. Aquamarine, see? All right. When someone is in the flow and writing from the heart, the ring of truth is there in the words and it reaches your core. The written word from people like this was exciting and unusual. The text they made, written by hand from the work of monastics, made them even more special. It is hard for us to imagine the reverence that these writings held for people of an age before the corner bookshop computers and on-demand printing. They were scarce. Other than word of mouth, there was no technology to tell you they existed. And if you had to travel far distances for the opportunity to study with someone who had read them, maybe, if you were lucky, you could also look upon the text itself. Over time, the tantric writings called, quote, sutras, end quote, were distilled into two great works, the Diamond Sutras and the Heart Sutras. These sacred texts were revered, their words thought to have been transmitted from a higher realm to the mortals below, and flowing out to the world through their pens. This transmission or energy entity, for lack of a better word, was acknowledged as a goddess of wisdom. She is perhaps the same one that guided Shakespeare's hand and all the other greats whose work far surpassed their culture, time, and education. The image of Prajna Paramita holding her book of offering it to us is a personification of all of the worship and rarity of those ancient written words. Prajna Paramita gives birth to new ideas, to the fulfillment of spiritual practice. She is radiant with the joy of knowledge and is generous in giving. She is handing us the text that will answer some of our greatest riddles. Something about the written word and spiritual knowledge that's handed down and recorded that will give us the joy of knowledge. Answer some of our greatest riddles. Okay, Lalita, number 17. For some of you, you could just be... Well, for me, I actually listen to the mantra, and maybe that's for me. I don't know. Okay, Lalita, the playful red goddess. Lalita Tripa Sundari. Okay, Lalita Tripura Sundari's name means the playful goddess of the three celestial cities. This Indian goddess is in her delight creates all of manifestation. She is the supreme being that pervades all that is, the creation, the maintenance, and the dissolution of matter and energy. She is the power behind the cosmic tide of the universe. She is the central goddess of the Shakti tradition called the Sri Yantra or Sri Vidya practice, and her mandala also appears in this deck. She sits at the center of the mandala, so tiny and ethereal that she can't be seen. Only the energy that radiates out from her becomes form that our eyes can focus on. Her practice is considered to be the highest, most sophisticated Hindu spiritual practice and path to enlightenment. Only those that she lets into her mandala can practice her sadhana. One of her practices involves chanting her 300 names. Every term of endearment and joy at the beauty of life and the qualities most prized within it are contained in her names. Quote, she who shines with the radiance of gold, she whose brilliance puts the japa flowers to shame. She is the cooling rays of the moon, the illuminating rays of the sun. She is the swan upon the pond of Hrim. End quote. Lalita is the personification of happiness, and she is intense and strong. It would take a galactic force of destruction to rock her from her state. She is the true feminine, not the wilting lily concept of femininity. Doing her sadhana, joy flows out from us above and around us, opening doors to other realms, to boardrooms and classrooms and dream homes in the heart. From behind these doors can be heard the happy laughter of 100,000 children in the celestial cities of delight. Okay, and with that, I always feel like I wanted to. No, I'm going to pull a Ganesh too. I don't care. I'm doing it. One more. Let's pull a Ganesh card. We'll end it with a Ganesh Oracle deck. And then I'm going to choke. Ganesha, spirit guides, can we get one last message for today, Sunday, August 4th? Let's close the reading for Sunday, August 4th. One last message. One last message. One last message. Thank you so much. One last message. What message is there, please, for Sunday, August 4th? What do we need to know? What is the most important message that we need to know? What do we need to know? What message is there for Sunday, August 4th, please? Thank you so much. There we go. Revelation. I like it. Revelations. Do I have another holder? Yes, I do. Revelation. And on the bottom, prosperity. Yes. Revelation and prosperity. I'm going to put these two together because I got no space left. Maybe I can fit it like this. Okay. Let's read Revelation 15. Get ready for key changes in your external and internal worlds. You have come to the end of a cycle, and it is time for you to create something new. Through this card, Ganesha is indicating that it is time to break down some of the structures that you have created in your world. This has the potential to feel painful and challenging if you resist the process. This revelation coming to you may relate to your ego and your illusion of separateness from others. You will develop a new perspective on things, and your revelation will help you grow stronger, wiser, and more composed. You might encounter some challenges along the way, but these are necessary for your spiritual growth and enlightenment. Honesty will bring about a positive change, even if you experience some pain and anxiety throughout the process. When you begin to reach for your goal, you will come to realize that your true security and strength lie within yourself and your relationship with the universe, and not in some false belief system or artificially created world. Be willing to reveal your truth to those around you. So it's revelation, revealing yourself, revealing your truth, and some kind of revelation that is going to bring key changes in your external and internal worlds. And what are those changes? It says prosperity, 45. You have the ability to manifest prosperity into your daily life. Ganesha asks that you work on integrating and accepting the spiritual truth that you create your own reality. Truly understanding this makes all the difference when it comes to prosperity. You are responsible for creating and generating your success. It is your divine right to do so. A job in itself does not bring you riches. Abundance is more than a job or having money. It is an attitude. It's about living with appreciation and gratitude daily for all the blessings that are bestowed on your life. It is easy to forget or neglect the gifts that you receive day after day from the universe, the divine, the source, the creator. One of your promised gifts is your divine ability to generate the success you want in life by using your spiritual talents. These are abilities that are innate within you. You were born with them. They could be including writing, speaking, creative expression, or business ability. Utilize your gifts. You are being given an opportunity to notice and develop them and begin offering them to the world. You might like to start writing a prosperity journal. Call on Ganesha to work with you on this. Imagine what would be the perfect day for you and describe it in great detail in your journal. Involve all of your senses to make it as real as possible. See, hear, feel, smell, taste, and touch this experience in your mind and heart to help bring it to fruition. This is an abundance card. Ganesha is reminding you that you have everything you need now. It is time to claim your abundance. That's it. That's the reading for Sunday, August 4th. I know I went on. So have a great day. Have a great weekend and talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.